In the 1972 International Conference on Coastal Engineering, Brunn published his 10 Demands for Coastal Protection. These were: 1. Thou shalt love thy shore and beach. 2. Thou shalt protect it against the evils of erosion. 3. Thou shalt protect it wisely, yea, verily, and work with nature. 4. Thou shalt avoid that nature turns its full force against ye. 5. Thou shalt plan carefully in thine own interest and in the interest of thy neighbor. 6. Thou shalt love thy neighbor's beach as thou lovest thine own beach. 7. Thou shalt not steal thy neighbor's property, neither shalt thou cause damage to his property by thine own protection. 8. Thou shalt do thy planning in cooperation with thy neighbor, and he shalt do it in cooperation with his neighbor, and thus forth and thus forth. So be it. 9. Thou shalt maintain what thou hast built up. 10. Thou shalt show forgiveness for the sins of the past and cover them up with sand. So help thee good. Those 10 demands reflected the increasing global environmental awareness. At that time, conservation efforts concentrated on decreasing degradation, restoring habitats, and protecting representative species by excluding humans from specific areas, and in the recognition and crucial role of connectivity among ecosystems. Nevertheless, if they had been more widely included in decision-making processes since 1972, the condition of the coastal environment today would be considerably different. Indeed, the cumulative damage to the coastal environment by the inappropriate infrastructure built in the last 5 decades is incalculable. This might be due to the fact that coastal protection design and construction were merely performed from an anthropic perspective, for example, solely driven by the safety of human lives and properties. This is the clear example of the Yucatan coasts. Moreover, the performance and impacts of these schemes were not properly monitored and were rarely well documented by current standards. Furthermore, decisions on project implementation are often governed by investment costs, by a rapid economic or political return, or by having some visible results quickly. Brunn's demands were visionary, in emphasizing both the dynamics of the shores and their physical interconnectivity. Moreover, the concept of working with nature was set in Brunn's demands, although the main objective was still to defend the coast against the forces of nature, rather than to make use of them. Inspired by those demands, a multidisciplinary group of engineers, coastal engineers, ecologists, biologists, coastal managers, and stakeholders of Mexico, and from around the world, updated and completed them, and proposed the next 10 commandments for sustainable, safe, and healthier sandy coasts facing global change. Now, explore the next interactive slide and learn the details of every commandment.